year tomatoes were the cheapest they've been in 12 years. So we could afford to blow some up.
Let's ruin this dinner party.
And we go to the Brickman Lego show to find out what it's got to do with autism. Let's find out what autism is and how does Lego help?
Kia ora, this is Lucia, and this is Kea Kids News. According to new figures from Statistics New Zealand, tomato prices fell at 14% last month to its cheapest level in 12 years. We're in Clevedon, Auckland, and we're about to find out why tomatoes are so cheap. So, Anthony, what is this place and what do you do here?
Welcome to the Tomato House. So we grow heirloom tomatoes for the Clevedon Farmers Market.
Why are tomatoes so cheap these days?
It's because of COVID, of course. The planes that used to come from Australia to New Zealand to bring tourists used to take tomatoes to Australia to sell. So all of us growers have grown a lot of tomatoes that are no longer being sold in Australia. So consequently, we've got too many tomatoes and not enough customers.
Are they cheap at the moment?
Yes, they certainly are. I think they are as cheap as they've been in 12 years.
So, New Zealand, come on. Let's be creative with what we can do with all those tomatoes and keep the economy growing. We give the cows a special treat.
They're not happy unless they get their tomatoes.
Perfect for the cows. Anthony, what other animals eat tomatoes on this farm?
Chickens!
Chicken!
Chickens! It's tomato time! Chickens!
So Kiwis can even share the extra tomatoes with their pets?
Absolutely. Not just the humans should eat tomatoes. Everybody should eat tomatoes. Everything should eat tomatoes.
Would you say that there's so many tomatoes that they're coming out of our ears?
Absolutely! Extra tomatoes make great cricket balls.
Cheap zombie makeup! It's safe and cheap fun. With prices like these, New Zealanders going tomato crazy, and so am I. From Clevedon to Titirangi, I want to know if tomatoes have even more fun uses, so we discovered the explosive world of Even More, professional vegetable exploder. Does he have any ideas for how we can use these cheap tomatoes? I'm here with Evan, and he's made us a tomato cannon. Do you think this is what Kiwis should be doing with their spare tomatoes?
Well, what else would you do with them? So we just need to launch them.
So Evan, let's fire this up.
I'm ready when you are. Let's load her, eh? 20. Locked, loaded, ready to go, eh? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Juiced them. I'm really glad tomatoes are cheap. I've got plenty for dinner tonight. They're all over the front lawn.
And I've still got so many tomatoes left. Time to make tomato sauce for the whole country. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Let's ruin this dinner party. Cheers. So, there you have it. There are lots of creative ways to use cheap tomatoes. This is Lucia reporting from Kea Kids News.
Kia ora, this is James reporting for Kea Kids News. In the news, Lego helps kids with autism. We investigated the Brickman Lego show at Auckland Museum, where they're offering a quieter experience at certain times. Let's find out what autism is and how does Lego help? Hi Georgia, I'm James.
Hi James, I'm Georgia.
What are you making?
I'm trying to make a lion. Want to help me?
Yeah, sure. Can you tell me what you know about autistic kids?
We feel things different to other kids, something could feel like really good, like touch something and they'll think like, oh, this is cool, but then someone else will touch it, an autistic kid, and they wouldn't like it.
How would you describe your version of that?
I struggle with some things other kids don't, but because I'm a girl, I'm super good at covering it up.
What do you struggle with?
I've struggled with friendships a lot because when I'm hanging out with some of my friends, they might be all into something, say, I don't know, the latest trend or something, and I might like something else, just something for younger kids or something. But if I'm afraid that if I say it, they'll think I'm baby, should not hang out with me, and that makes me really upset. I have to mask myself, and at the end of the day, I feel really drained.
So wow, is that a lot of work?
Yeah, it is. I'm super tired by the end of the day.
Autistic kids don't like crowded or noisy places. So those kids can come here and not feel overstimulated. Is there anything that you don't like?
Yeah, I don't like noise. Sometimes I don't like school.
Yeah, me too. I like school, but I sometimes don't.
Yeah.
Can you describe the noises you don't like?
Crowds, mostly.
How do you feel when you hear those noises?
Kind of like it hurts my ears.
Has it been all your life?
Pretty much.
People with autism are often very clever. One of the most famous scientists of all time was autistic. His name was Albert Einstein, and he couldn't speak for the first 3 years of his life. And I think we may have found another genius. Samuel is 4, and Lego has taken him from rocking on the floor to becoming a master builder. Can you describe what Samuel's just built?
He made a family and family penguin. His grandpa, his cousin, his brother, his father, his mom.
How long did it take to do this?
It was around, I think, 1 hour.
Wow, 1 hour, that's pretty good.
So you can see he's only 4 years old and he can make many penguins in 1 hour. So it's like his superpower, yeah.
Penguin power?
Thanks to Lego, so we can see like a big difference in his behavior.
Instead of hiding autism, I think we should be brave and be yourselves and not be afraid. Because the more people hide it, and the more people think they're even weirder, and they're not weird.
How has this Lego display made you feel better?
It's cool and I like Lego. And it's got like lots of different things that you can make, like this penguin. The big giant penguin isn't that good though.
If you have any autistic classmates, maybe playing a game of Lego with them would be a great way to make a new friend. This was James reporting for Kea Kids News. Kea Kids News is covering the country with Brits, and we're coming to your town soon. Thanks to New Zealand On Air.